In an interesting case, you're interested in finding the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. Suppose you have a matrix with 2 rows and 2 columns, A, B, C, D. It is invertible. It means that it has an inverse if and only if AD minus BC is non-zero. So you're going to take elements on the main diagonal, multiply them together, and then minus the multiplication of BC. If this guy is non-zero, then you can find the inverse of the matrix using the following formula. The inverse is equal to 1 over AD minus BC. So whatever you found here, it's going to be on the denominator. And then what you're going to do, you're going to interchange A and D and write it as dA. And you're going to multiply B and C by -1. Let's take a look at one example here. Find the inverse of the following matrix. You have 3, -1, -2, and 2. Following the steps, first we need to find AD minus BC. AD 3 times 2, which is basically the multiplication of entries on the main diagonal, minus BC, which is -1 times -2, the multiplication of entries that are not on the main diagonal. Doing the calculation, it gives us 4. So as you can see, it is non-zero. It means that we are allowed to go to the next step. The inverse of the matrix is 1 divided by 4. Pay attention. We took the exact same element and we wrote it on the denominator. Then 2 and 3, as you can see, we are interchanging the elements on the main diagonal. And then we're going to multiply the elements on the non-main diagonal by -1. Now just distribute 1/4 into every entry of the matrix, a scalar multiplication. You get a half, a half, a fourth, and 3/4, and this is the inverse of the matrix.